Dear Lord, I'm back, and I'm eating pasta.
Ooh.
I do not care if you join our voice chat, but I don't think I'm not sure if I can invite you or if Fisky has to invite you. Let me try.
I like pasta. I'm gonna make some tomorrow again.
Pasta is good.
Hold on, I
Sehr
have
gut.
to add you as a friend.
Thanks to you.
It's like bread that you put sauce on.
Exactly.
Okay, I sent you a friend request on Discord. Michi's like,
Michi, bread. Bread. You're a bub.
I found something.
I like bread.
Buenos Aires International Airport
I
this
pack.
morning.
I pick
Now
because
watch
I
this.
exist.
Harold.
Trail ends at the airport. But turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area.
No.
okay,
Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan Yates & Cohn. And get this, he's hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message.
I called a metapod.
Michi
She needs
is
my
a
help.
little bit nervous.
Coulda
Michi,
fooled
do you
me.
want me to add
You
them
don't
to
know
voice
her.
chat, or would you prefer me not?
Anyway,
There's a Pokemon called a metapod.
if you're going after her,
You know the cocoon of a caterpillar?
you'll need to deal with the
It's one of
Herald.
them, but it looks like a penis. And
Her
the only
name's
move it
Tamara
knows is
Vidal,
Harden.
former CIA
That's very
asset and
funny.
political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have
Holy
eyes
crap,
everywhere.
the Pikachu just
You won't get
exploded
far
in
as
my
long as
game, and now
she's
my
in the
game's
game.
lagging.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I
Michi,
guess.
I asked you a question.
Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Doesn't that shit look like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars? You don't know the power of the dark side.
Emperor Palpy from the Star Wars.
And known crime lords of the Star Wars
I
universe.
just wanted to make sure that you would be okay before I invited someone else in here. So
Jabba the Hutt, El Jabba de Hutto, and shitty CG Jabba the Hutt.
Yes, nice.
Did you know that Jabba the Hutt at one point was a human?
Yep.
Did you know that, Nam? Jabba the Hutt in Star Wars was once actually portrayed by a human, not a big slug thing.
He was a big puppet.
Hello.
oh, let me turn your volume up. Boop, there we go.
Ba-doom.
Oh, look how cute!
Hello.
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 I love your little model. It's really cute. Let me see here. I don't remember what I was doing in the game.
If I recall,
Right,
you were doing really badly.
You
Oh, no.
can't get me because you idiots don't know how to go upstairs.
I'm not going to drink all white coconut milk unless I did it in my
Don't
big
be long.
yellow cup. Coconut milk tastes the weird one. I'll save the coconut milk for something else. I'll use that for my tea.
Hey,
You got my
Fisky.
message.
Oh man, that was.
You'd never get caught on camera.
Fisky.
Not unless you wanted to be seen.
Did you know
So
that
what's
Star
the
Wars
play?
once didn't suck?
You're not
At
the
some
only one
point.
who's been busy, 47.
That was a long time
I'm
ago.
this
It
close
was
In a galaxy
to
far,
becoming
far
the
away.
next constant.
Yeah.
I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That we
Did
I mean,
even
the
legal counsel for
Jedi was
years.
okay.
He's
Yeah,
the top
but even
candidate.
the second
But
one.
remove him
Or
from
number
the playing
6,
field.
whatever.
Yeah, no, the second one was
It won't
absolutely
work.
stunning.
If Edward's
How dare you?
I will convince
Oh,
him
well,
you acted alone.
No!
Retaliation for Grey.
The second one.
Trust me. I know what
Ugh.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal.
Second one.
She has eyes
Fucking
everywhere.
second one.
They're
Listen
all
to her.
fixed on
Fucking
you.
second one.
The plan won't work unless we
Ugh.
take her out.
she never leaves my side for long.
Yeah, Star Wars 1,
Whatever your
2, and 3.
plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
Back in the
When you said number 2, I thought you meant episode 2, and then Attack of the Clones.
If I meant
I
episode
got you
2,
an
I'd say
invitation,
episode 2.
just like old times.
Back when Star Wars was
Come
new,
find me when it's
the
done.
first one was just called Star Wars, not Star Wars 4.
Yep.
Wow, I don't know how to type.
And it spawned one of the best flying sim games that ever existed. Star Wars TIE Fighter. It's fantastic.
Yay, apples! Apples to replenish my mouth.
I'd say X-Wing was better, but realistically...
Good luck, 47.
Indeed. Well, I mean, TIE Fighter was technologically better. You know, it was a newer game. Didn't have the weird access issue.
It's like people who argue over whether KOTOR or KOTOR 2 was better. When, you know, on a story-wise, the first one, absolutely. But in terms
Okay.
of like actual controlling and like the UI and stuff, the second game, absolutely.
I don't know, I never played them.
I honestly think like TIE Fighter just beats X-Wing in every regard, personally speaking. That's just me. I remember being very impressed when it came out.
Sharon, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could.
It's after me.
Yes, sir, I have the files. I'm sorry it took so long, but I've had to access our remote server to print everything, and I couldn't get my VPN to... Right. Sorry, sir.
Did I get
I'll
the
be right
fire
inside.
rod? I did. Okay.
So, like, is this your first ever playthrough of Link to the Past?
No, it's probably like my 30th. Quite honestly.
Oh no.
She's going to learn how to speedrun it.
Played this game to death.
I played it my first time the other day because I have it on the Switch, because they brought it out on the Switch, and I got myself wrecked.
Lord, is that Akira Cuckoo?
It's
I...
a pretty difficult game. Well, like, the first half of the game is fine. It's when you get to Dark
I've
Forces
always wanted to
it's
see
really
one in the wild. Oh,
Yeah,
Gretchen will be so
Mickey,
jealous.
Mickey, Summer, and Ellie here, they've all got me into Zelda games.
How did I do that? I never played any of the
You were
Zelds.
part of the group, shut up.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was a PC gamer for the longest time.
Okay,
You're,
I guess I have
you're part of the whole
that.
group, so you were in on it.
So what was that?
You're part of the group as well, so you was in on it.
Oh, I see.
Angry. He wants a piece of me.
I haven't played a Zelda game in a while. I don't have my Switch with me, my partner has it.
Okay.
Let's see.
And a good day to you. I'm gonna have to search you in one to
Quit.
back.
Quit.
Okay with that?
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Nano leave you alone.
I'll be so happy when I get a graphics card and I'm not lagging like a sad clown.
Oh. Honestly, it's quite impressive your onboard chip can do that.
There you are. Shovel! My best friend.
Hey, you can't leave that there.
Thank you, War Shovel. Now give me trunk.
Who are you? I can't go. Seriously?
Oh yeah, if you wanna come through, I'm gonna have to pat you down. Cool?
Oh man, that ostrich. Boy. Hold on one minute. Oh my gosh.
I am not a suspicious boy, I swear.
My brain hurty. Brain hurty. I don't remember where that's from. Oh, hold on one minute. Let me
I need to search you if you want to pass.
Nope. Wrong thing.
Hey, yo, there's no need to flex.
Yeah, we'll
You
just,
ain't gotta
stick
impress
that
me.
there, even though my freaking girl is right in the way of it.
Okay, everything seems to be in order here. Hey, yo, get to stepping,
I'm just
Holmes.
Tuck you in the corner. How about that?
Ah, bastards! They took my briefcase.
I have sea shanty stuff in my head.
Nice. That's made a comeback recently
It really has, yeah.
on the TikToks and what have you.
Yeah, as with all things, it's an amazing...
I wonder what would
You
happen
sure they're up for this?
if you come back and
I don't want to piss off someone who can take my head off from 1,000
Exactly.
yards away. They're bored out of their
I hit
wits.
him with one phase.
Go on, just pick something. It'll be fun. Okay, let's see.
I liked sea shanties before it was cool.
That
Humph.
watermelon. Hold on.
Oh.
And
Then.
I
on then.
spent
Tell
my
them.
money on
Welcome.
Sarah Brown, you know what I mean?
We just sent you a target ID.
Get away from me.
Yup.
You
Very
know nothing
dangerous
in my
terrorist.
life.
Calls himself Mr. Cuba. Top 5 on the world's most wanted list. Take
I
the
do
shot.
like
Over.
classical music. It
Oh,
soothes my
oh
ears.
no, that tree was full of trees.
I do like a bit of classical music, but I will
Everybody-
sprinkle in an unhealthy amount of Dua Lipa every now and then.
People gets bees. They gets bees. Everybody gets bees.
Did you know it's hip?
Oh, jeez, that almond milk is fucking strong smelling, man.
Oh, almond milk is the worst smelling shit I think I've ever smelled, and I work in like the care sector. I've smelled a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Man, I can just slurp all of it. I never knew that.
Almond milk is like one of the worst things I've ever
Fast
smelled.
travel, you bitch.
that's not some bad things.
I love how I don't have to do all that dialogue in order to activate this event.
Just
Pretty
the
much anything
bag-
that's rotting.
Mm.
Or stink bugs. Ugh.
Not enough time.
What am I gonna stream tonight?
We get a lot of those in Michigan. They're nasty.
I hate them.
Oh, I need to carry
Yes.
on playing Jedi Fallen Order, don't I? That's probably.
Is that any good?
Oh yeah, I've beaten it once before. I'm
it-
streaming the New Game Plus.
It's like actually fun instead of the addicting type of fun that games expect. I expect from the games these days.
It's fun.
All right,
It's hard. It's
Nice.
very Dark Soulsy.
Okay.
Aaron Ford Jr.
I just realized.
Don Yates is expecting me.
Okay,
I knew
right this way,
you
Mr.
can stream, that way I can go make dinner before my husband gets home.
Did you know that, Ed?
I didn't hear a
The
thing of
story to the Fallen Order is canon.
Yeah.
I see.
Basically, every like Star Wars content after Disney acquired it is
Look like a
like
lawyer,
considered
alright.
canon. It all fits in there.
Killer
somewhere.
instinct.
It's
Yeah.
a gift.
Well, we've got multiple levels of canon when it comes to Star Wars. We've got A canon, which is like the films.
Rebels, like Clone Wars is canon, Rebels is canon, Mandalorian's canon, Fallen Order's canon. The story mode events in Battlefront 2 are canon. There's a lot going on.
Mhm.
Squadrons is canon.
You can set up your shop in
Keep
here.
busy.
Mr. Yates will
Lots
be
of
right
little
with you.
interwoven stories. And honestly, that's when Star Wars is at its best. Is when they're not mucking around with like trying to tell new stories in the far off future.
Indeed, I agree.
Stick to the time frame you're given and tell stories in the middle of that
I think
within
that-
established worlds.
That's also one of the reasons I like TIE Fighter a lot, because you don't play as Obi-Wan Kenobi, you don't play as a Jedi, you don't play as Luke Skywalker or one of those popular characters. You play as a role in the background.
Yeah.
You don't play the events of the films. You play around them.
Yeah, see, that's what Squadrons is like. Because you play as in the story mode, you play as a rogue that goes to the light side, and if you're doing multiplayer mode, you play as your own character.
Yep.
I'll have to boot it up and show you it, Ellie. I think my nan just tried drinking her tea after it came out the microwave.
Ooh.
Oh no, she just tipped some over her leg.
Also, microwaving tea. Ugh,
Coffee out milk.
that's not right.
It isn't. Some people don't have a kettle though.
Milk. How else would you heat milk up besides a saucepan? Do you have cold spray? Uh-oh. What?
You don't add milk to tea. Drink like a man.
You just brew a fucking cup of tea and let it cool down for like 5 minutes before you drink it. God damn.
It's a cup of milk. It's not a cup of tea. It's a cup of milk.
What?
We have a warm milk in the evening.
What are you, like 80?
Oh, my nan's an old lady.
Yeah, but you're
My
not.
nan's like 70 something.
You're not an old lady. You're like my age.
Just die holy.
Oh God, am I old? I can't be old. I'm a cat.
Meow.
I'm youthful. My age is ambiguous.
Meow.
I'm the least convincing sounding female cat on Twitch, so I've got that going
nice.
for me.
Nice.
That'll be the old Adam's apple.
It's okay, just say you're a femboy.
Ooh woo.
With these fucking things.
What fucking things? What? What are you talking about?
Oh, he's got a
you're
3D
streaming.
avatar.
Oh. I see.
They've literally been on cam this entire time.
Oh my goodness.
I
Sorry, I'm doing the shoost.
I disabled cameras at some point because my computer was crying because I'm playing Hitman and streaming and on Discord.
Oof.
Apparently, we should get you a 3D model of a bird made. You sit and go to-
No.
I
I'm
need
not
a
a streamer.
fucking good 3D model because this one has got a lot of problems. Like the eyebrows don't move, the eyes don't wink independently, the mouth is a little bit basic, the hair is completely static, the ears don't have any sort of flop to them.
You know, you could probably wriggle all that in Blender and give it a much nicer look.
Oh, Visky. Visky. You assume for just a moment of time that I would ever have the patience to even try to learn how to do that. I don't want to learn how to do that. Like the moment you said the word Blender, I switched off.
Fair enough, to be honest.
It's not. It wasn't that assumption. It was hope.
My
I had
hope is that
hope.
I could probably hand the model over to someone else. They can fucking do it instead. I've got the VRM file. So someone else can fucking rig it.
I don't know how. I mean, I could chuck it into Unity and then chuck it back at you, like after it, but it's not. The only thing it's going to do is make the textures look better.
You're not gonna do anything about these completely static eyebrows.
I don't know how to edit eyebrows. I don't know how to rig eyebrows.
Could you at least make it so my character fucking winks instead of blinks?
I don't even know how to do that.
What do you do? What do you do? Yeah, well that's cheating. I can't use Vroid Studio, and they don't have a furry option anyway.
No, but you can make a Neko.
If I wanted to make a Neko, I'd go back to like 2006.
Well, you could have different universe forms of Ness.
I already like basically disintegrated and destroyed an alternate version of NES. I'm not sure if I'm ready to introduce a new one.
Yeah, you destroyed the Mobian.
Yeah, and the Mobian NES was arguably the cutest NES.
It was the cutest Ness.
And that's gone. That's it. Time's just, you know. That's gone.
Oh, they're just lining me up for this. Oh boy. I gotta do it.
But yeah, I'm gonna stream in like 40 minutes or so I have time. Well, no, half an hour. Yeah, half an hour so I can do my like intro. I might stick in here though. It's up to you guys if you can stomach me.
Ah, no, you're fine.
I will mute the fuck out of all of you while I say hello to people.
That's totally fair. Nobody wants to hear my terrible voice anyways.
Who are the Bogdanov twins exploring an internet enigma? They look like a nightmare.
Oh, they just set me up for that kill, and I took it. Arr.
The Magnetron.
Oh, I didn't think it would be that easy. Oof.
What's in my recommended channels? Oh, garbage. Cool.
Nan's doing singing.
It turns out when you become a VTuber, all Twitch ever recommends you is other VTubers.
Yeah.
Like Nyanas. Who the fuck is Nyanas?
Sounds pretty gay, to be honest.
I quite like Nyanas, actually. She's kinda fun.
You like Corona?
Yes, Corona is great.
And given how her character's moving around the screen, she's
They
using
use icon.
yeah.
Because I found the thing that they use. Well, Michi found the thing that they use. They use a thing where you have to use an iPhone. But I won't use iPhone because I hate Apple. No one ever said
This is why I like PC Face. It's not so much problem with the application, it's more my model. My model was a bit better. It was like absolutely perfect. And I need to get a leak motion for the hand tracking, but that's a donation goal, so that'll happen eventually. I mean, even if I have to pay for it out of my own pocket, I will eventually, when I can afford to. I'm a bit skinned at the minute. But it'd be nice to be able to move my character's hands around as well.
Yeah, motion constantly.
Yep. Which is why I've got it as a dono goal, because goodness knows I don't have that to spend on myself these days.
That's why I use V4, because when I'm playing my games, I can have my controller and it will move around with my controller. I mean, you could even do a typing pointing thing where you move it around with the mouse and then you click it. But yeah.
Ooh.
Huh? You burnt your lip. I told you it was hot. I said be careful.
I'll do that part second. Oh,
Ah, I bit my lip.
there goes the server. Come on now. There we go.
There goes the neighborhood.
Right? And the online server keeps crashing.
Why? Why is it that game servers never work on launch day? It's always a thing.
Yeah.
Bad preparation, I think.
I'm playing Pokemon Go and I'm going.
I guess so.
Mr. Yates, I have your files right here.
You would think somebody would have learned that you want like 3 times what you expect the user base to be on launch day, though.
Indeed.
Hey, I'm fighting Bugcatcher Ralphie, and I'm using my Eevee. That's level 10 against his level 3 Metapod. It's hard and did not work. Oh, it's Bugcatcher
All right,
Sammy.
you're on the clock, Aaron. Dazzle me. What do we got on burn?
She's an orphan. Parents killed by one of our clients, Blue Seed Pharmaceuticals. The experience taught her to seek justice outside the system. Would you like me to go through her records? They're quite extensive.
Well, somebody did their homework. No, just her involvement in the 1% killings. Starting with our clients. Details, please. The gorier, the better.
Well, here's one that might interest you. Janus, a retired KGB spy master, is eliminated in his adopted hometown of Whittleton Creek, Vermont, along with his bodyguard, a former Secret Service agent. The The methods in question are quite ingenious. Just take a look here. The Himapan Hotel, Bangkok. Renowned rock star Jordan Cross is assassinated along with Morgan, Yates, and Cohn's senior partner Ken Morgan, Cross's legal representative. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Yates. I don't suppose you'll want to see that. Nevertheless, I have the details right here.
Good work. Keep it up, Aaron.
Put some fucking headphones on then, you twat!
Oh dear.
I do believe I have inadvertently discovered the speedrun strat for this level.
SR50? Bullet jump?
Yes! A combination of the two.
Oh.
Conveyancing, property, not criminal law. They're well known and respected in the community. So why would Stephen Loughborough have been murdered on his own doorstep in front of his young son? Stephen and Rose have 3 kids. So we have Oliver, who's the youngest. Then there's Jamie, 21, just graduated from university, and Grace, 23 now. My granddad says she's a bit of a terrorist. I was running with the police a few years back. She was arrested for TDA in 2013. That's how they refused fresh charges, so she was back in court. And still now hasn't got no idea where she is. We need to make her a priority.
Pokemon.
React to the shooting itself is the victim's son, Oliver. He's still too traumatized. This child psychologist arriving today. So now can you continue working with the rest of the family, but first, let's get Rose into safe accommodation. Stu, Eddie, let's expand the parameters of the house-to-house and CCTV. We also need to get a briefing out to the press. Karen,
What are you doing over there, Bisky?
this morning.
I'm playing Pokemon, let's
Sounds like somebody's installing security cameras.
I know, my nan's watching one of her TV shows.
Oh, as
Yeah.
loud as possible, I see.
Actually, no, my microphone just picks everything up. You don't have to turn it down, Nan, he's joking.
I have power over somebody's grandmother. This is what power feels like.
Nan, he's joking.
Uh-oh. Lots of people drawing, actually, to be fair.
I have a slime friend that draws called Cacogenic, and his character is a slime that wobbles around, and that's quite cool.
Nice. I'm definitely not going
What?
to see if anyone's
Yeah, Ellie,
not porn, it's content.
He does artwork, and his character is a slime, and when he moves around in that, you can see like some of the slime wiggle. It's really detailed.
Okay.
Flex Storm's like video stuff isn't working properly right now. Big rip.
Some other people have been having problems with Twitch.
Twitch seems to be working on it for now.
This seems to be working for me.
Upgrade your Twitch production value. Create custom transitions and stingers in OBS Studio. Just got a whole lot better apparently.
I've already got custom transitions and stingers.
Yeah, that's like
I had one
OBS is
set
full of
for
them.
Steam Empire.
I had the same ones like I've had the same stream layout for like 2 years now. Well, maybe a year and a half. I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah, still.
Hey. What? What? I completely zoned out. I was watching that.
Oh dear. The servers. They're not helping me. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you, game. Oof.
What? I'm looking after someone's slowpoke for them. I'm gonna cook it and eat it.
Oh. I don't know if slowpoke is particularly tasty.
Kegel is a delicacy that you can pay for $1 million Poké-dollars.
I was gonna say that was the thing.
Delicacy doesn't mean tasty. Delicacy just means weird rich people eat it. Pretty sure snails are delicacy, then I wouldn't fucking eat snails. Or it's like salty and disgusting.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Where is it? No, not virtual cast. I couldn't get... Virtual cast is weird. It doesn't really work properly. Where is it? Where is it? Pretzel, there it is. I'm going to start setting up. So I'm going to mute myself for a bit and then I'll introduce you.
Okay.
Bah. This fucking game and these fucking servers. Not even my save files are local. They're all connected to the servers. If I want to play offline, I have to use local save files. And they don't overlap.
Because that made me jump. It's funny, this is really weird, right? On Amazon, I was looking at monitor stands because I want both of my monitors held up so then I have more space for my shit, right? I found one, yeah, that was £28, right? I was like, okay, yeah, it looks good and everything like that. And I searched through it, right? Another one, more ratings, a high rating, yeah, £25. I for a £25 one. And it holds my monitors because it holds between a 13 and a 27 inch monitors. Yeah, it's driving me nuts, that's so good. What bedroom? Yeah. Why? Why? I'm going through and tidying the stuff up now. I said I've got nowhere to really put stuff. I'll put all I can into the cupboard. And that. We need a skip. We can't get a skip because of what's going on.
Isn't a skip a boat?
No, a skip is a how would you, Ellie? How would you describe it for someone in America? A skip, you know, like a big. Yeah, like what builders use to put giant crapper. You know those big metal things.
Crane?
No, I'll find a picture. A giant metal dumpster.
Oh, we just call them giant metal dumpsters.
Yeah, no, we call them skips. Like the crisp.
To me, a skip is like a small barge.
I mean, technically, you could use a small barge, but it wouldn't fucking. It's supposed to be being protected. How pathetic is that? Actually, I think it's a very clever idea. Turning up with a gun, you'll be more protection than without someone without a gun. What's she doing here? When you're trying to protect somebody from a murderer, killer, yeah, I don't think everybody know where she's moved to by sending police round in a police car with a woman with a gun to a bloody hotel. Yeah, they're explaining it now. If you listen, they'll explain. It was only routine for while they got there. Now that they got there, there's a potential they just no, because half of the story things just to make people sit on the end of their feet. Yeah, they can do that. This one's all for all part of
Hey, I'm gonna get a pint. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna keep fighting with this goddamn server. Connect me.
but that's actually how they do stuff.
Yeah, and they don't take somebody to hide them. They change their name and everything.
Yeah.
Get them to move without any process.
As I said, this thing here, this is all story. Yeah, this is all story. Looks like Jason Statham. Yeah, this is all story hyped up crap to put people on the end of their seats. Not in real life. When we watch the crime ones, they don't do that with all the guns and everything like that. They do it all hush hush. Exactly what I'm saying. This thing here with the whole gun thing, that's all hyped up story crap. It's to make people sit on the edge of the seat and make it exciting. If they did it how they did it in real life, we'd be so bored we'd just turn over. Alright, I've got that. Well, I like Vera, because Vera they don't even do that on there.
Come on, I like one more mission. Fuck's sakes. I can't load my game.
Oh no!
Okay, there's my save file. Okay, I'll just do it offline. And then I will fucking go online later.
Wait, if you did it offline, how would you access your save things to get to where you are now unless you have to redo the whole lot?
It downloaded my save files before it horribly crashed and I can't connect to the server anymore.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
So I could just finish the game in offline mode and then do it again later to unlock shit. Which is stupid. Someone's gonna make a crack for this. I know it. You're gonna be able to save all your fucking unlock progress in offline mode. Because what happens in like 5 years when the servers are just off?
Well, everyone would be able to save their shit.
You can save in offline mode, you just can't unlock anything, which is retarded.
So that's why they should have all in unlocks in the game. You have to go past certain milestones.
No, that's how you have to do it. You have to hit certain milestones in the missions to unlock shit, but you can't do it in offline mode.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. They should have it where it stays online. Where it stays offline.
Ugh, I'm gonna write an angry letter to my congressman about this.
It seems like they've done what they did with Cyberpunk 2077. They just rushed it out because people wanted it.
No, it's very technically stable, and I haven't had it crash on me yet. I just can't keep a stable connection to their goddamn Chinese servers. Hello.
Oh, we heard you that time. I have to show them a grass and water type. Wait, when did that come into play?
Ay, ay, ay.
What the fuck? Sorry, you can't use this coupon because it's for 4 weeks and it's only half moon. That's fucking weird, though. Why is that a thing?
And now I can't save because the guards are on high alert. Oof. But they haven't made me yet. If I just wait out the alert, I could just walk out of here.
I saw an advert that's very, very high budget graphic CGI, isn't it? La 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 la.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm just about to play some Jedi Fallen Order over on Twitch.
Oh.
Oh boy, I'm gonna be on like 3 live streams at a time.
Yeah.
Do you know it's cheaper to buy a pack of 10 than to buy one of it? So you buy it singular, it comes up to more, but if you buy a pack of 10, yeah, it may look more, but it's
So
weird.
where did I last leave off? I'm like, yeah, alright, I'm in hyperspace. I need to go play the weird guitar thing, and that triggers like an event, and then I can go to Bogano. And that's because I can't play the guitar thing because I loaded the game up. This game's stupid. Alright. Cool, have I already soft-locked myself? No, thank God. A little bit a bit worried. Yeah, the weird guitar thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
Ellie needs a boob.
Don't and.
Boop.
I love that because I have the music turned off. I have the music turned off on the stream, so like the guitar is making no noise.
Yeah, no, he's got a proper, not an electric one. He's got a tape band one where you have to press it. It presses the ink. Yeah, and it goes. Ding! And he was using it yesterday, and I heard it, and I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome! Loud as fudge, though.
You made an entire office like that. That's how it used to be.
Yeah, I like your typewriter.
Have more.
Type to us. Type like you're singing.
I have nothing to type.
Oof.
There's that typewriter music. Where? Have you ever heard it? Yeah. Where? Was it the figure? Was it the Goku Penboy? Oh, wicked! Oh my god, could you imagine a massive typewriter where you had to have one person stand on each button, they had to jump to type?
Oh, there was a game like that I played with Moose at one point, where you played as little birds and you had to run a telegraph office.
I'm about to hit Bogano. Is it Bogano or Bogano or Bagarito?
How's it spelled?
Dorito. Planet Oregano.
Planet Oregano.
Smells good.
It's done.
Very
Now
herby.
Now,
My
we
nan goes
strike at the
Planet Herb.
heart.
Planet Herb.
Edwards. You
Bogano.
know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards
I
finds
like
you,
Planet
47.
Dathomir.
He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his
Oh,
downfall.
right. Star Wars,
What's
yes.
the plan?
Too
There are
many eyes.
monsters on
Meet me at the
Dathomir.
Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
I gotta rebuild the whole Jedi Order? Come on. Alright. By the way, is the game actually coming up on stream properly? I can't tell.
Let me check.
I'm afraid that I can't really have that much open it.
How did you know?
I'm still on a very old computer and I'm already playing a game. And,
comes with a
you know,
price.
Discord.
What's
it's coming up.
yours?
These little cute
I
motherfuckers.
think you know.
Did you know that you can have one of those on your And it
I
eats
am
all your
sorry. This is a necessary evil.
Oh, Triggles.
What
Kinda look like loaf cakes.
have you done?
Ether brands
Sorry, what are they called?
transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes,
Edward,
47.
Ness, what are they
And
called?
as you've clearly
I
demonstrated,
don't know.
brute force is futile. It had to be.
Do I have any force points?
It's the
I
only
do.
way.
To get this close.
Oh.
My
Overhead
family.
slash.
I know
I
what you
guess I
did.
could learn that. It's the only thing I can
After
learn.
all these years, I finally know.
Cool.
I am sorry.
You
I
didn't
don't
have a
need to rest.
choice.
I haven't killed anything
I
yet.
did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a
it's
blank
really fun.
slate, a weapon to wield. I told
I know
myself
looks
it was
like a
what you
little cat
needed,
thing
but
with, chicken
people
legs.
aren't meant to be
Yes,
controlled.
that's what a loaf cat looks like, yeah.
This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Oh. Hmm. Look at that. I even remembered how to spell Bogano. Look at that. It's
You
a planet
did
in the
it.
Star Wars universe.
Yep, Lothal.
And I managed to, I remembered how to spell it. Bogano.
Yep, Bogano.
I
Cool. I always find the
haven't
map
heard
in
of
this
that.
game is kind of useless.
It's not a bog rat.
I haven't heard of that, which is weird
Are
considering
you
that I
still
know a lot
here?
of Star Wars.
Could it be? Oh no, it's not that.
Still clinging on to your
Do I accept this
self-image.
map? I don't want to learn that. This is New
Agent
Game Plus.
47,
Just assume that I know what I'm
the
doing.
apex
Also, how do I do
predator.
this? Escape? I was pressing escape for like 500 years. Me to escape.
Always hiding behind the headlines.
No, that's a bog rat. Or maybe that's something else.
Was perfection its own justification?
It's a
Or a willful distraction?
boggling.
A wall built
Come on.
contract by
Ow.
contract
Come on, I gotta get better at that.
to shield you from the uncomfortable truth.
Looks like a.
Oh yeah, I
baby
can't do that yet.
You're exactly the
Looks like
tool
a
they
yogurt
bred you to
mix
be.
With a cat.
Meow.
Quite a piece of work you
Decapitated
are.
this thing.
I posted it in the group chat.
How could you possibly function on your own?
Echo.
Never seen
You
this
never
before.
even had a name.
This is new
Until I gave
expanded
you
lore
one.
that I'm unfamiliar with.
The law.
That's him.
It keeps expanding.
Burnwood never ceases to surprise me.
Alright, so I can't go this way.
Really
so I don't have the
are a
ball
most
running and shit.
singular individual. And to think she wanted me to
Yeah.
put you
I don't
down.
have any
Lucky for you,
little.
I
stim
never
things
throw
here.
away anything useful.
Oh, you want me to go that way? Okay, I guess I go that
Prepare
way.
the serum. Forgetting's not so bad. You've done it before.
My sprout went to level 7.
What's he doing? Is he still looking at us?
I'm afraid so. Poor Sap just won't
Meditating?
accept his days are done.
Perhaps I should take him out to the woods and set him free.
Oh,
Yep,
it's
enemies
a
have
classic.
respawned. It's like fucking Dark Souls. It's fine.
He was a loyal tool. But everything goes the way of the horse and cart eventually.
I couldn't agree
Every game
more.
tries to replicate that now.
This music is very dramatic for what I'm actually
Are
doing.
you done? The toxins are playing into your fears. Don't
Right.
let them. Come on. Gotta get your head straight.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
I found the lower the bubbles, the more common it is.
I'm
She
getting good
wants
at
me
blocking
dead.
She
like
has every
parrying
right to
attacks.
after what we did.
Then I go
But
for
that's
here.
not what is really going on.
What's this?
She chose power.
What's
In the
this?
end, she was just like them.
No. She found a way to turn Edward's own cleverness against him. The rest is up to you.
I don't know how.
You do know.
Again, music is overly dramatic for what's actually happening.
Once you dispose of Edwards, I will dismantle Providence from the
I've got a
top
rock
down.
thrown at my
It
ears.
will finally be over.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna kill the Onyx now.
All you
It's
have
dead.
to do is embrace the past.
Oh, got a hologram. Is there anything in here I can interact with before I fuck off? I can customize my lightsaber here. Or is it gonna let me, or?
Hey, Ness, I have a question.
Yes.
What planet do you go to first? Do you go to Dathomir or the other planet?
Not sure. I think I'll see when I get there. Giving this a little bit of a pretty up. Ooh.
We need to find a catchy name for it.
There
For
we
when
go.
we go commercial, I mean.
You figure
I
this
got
thing
a
has
pink
commercial
lightsaber.
applications? Who'd want to have
I
their
don't
minds
care
wiped?
if the rules say
Not
that's not
right,
allowed. The
obviously.
Empire is in control. There is no
But that's
Jedi
just
Council. I'll have
fine-tuning.
whatever
Okay.
fucking color I want.
I don't know. Doesn't look like there's anything coming out.
Yeah, I guess gotta go up here.
Hey, right now the serum erases long and short-term memory banks wholesale. But in a couple of cycles, we'll be able to isolate the effects to individual memories. Imagine if you could block out a child's
Okay, that's supposed to happen.
combat.
This advert makes me laugh.
You guys should be open.
Talking about. I love waking up in a cold sweat with a scream stuck in my throat. So, what would you call it then?
Angel, a pair of shoes that was formed in the shape of a person. Go to bloody Tesco with that one. Laughed out the fucking shop.
I now have the droid on my back. This is the best day ever, and if anybody harms this droid, I will kill myself and then explode.
Wouldn't it be better to kill the person that killed your droid?
Look, one at a time, alright? Yeah, a chest that's already open because this is New Game Plus.
That was a hell of a transition.
speaking, and screen protector would save the screen. And it would still save the screen.
Last
There
time I
we
saw
go.
weather
It's a
like this, I
screensaver.
flew an extreme conditions training to the army base in Pat. At a Wawa? None of you know where the hell that is, do you? I can tell by that glassy look in your eyes. But
Yeah, no, it's
trust me, they get some real winners out there. Anyway, this was January 12 years ago, around about.
Yeah.
It was like this times 10, basically. Couldn't see more than a foot in any direction. It's not real.
And that. You doubt me?
Brandon, how you doing when you down?
I'm on the final mission. And you've gotten a bit quiet, so I need to turn you up. Hold on.
Maximum life increase, please.
How the hell are you on your final mission?
Because
Nice
I'm
and
good at the
loud.
game. And thank you.
But you was doing okay-ish at the game, I should say. That's a very short game.
The game length comes from replayability, unlocking all the stuff, and finding all the ways to kill everybody.
Oh, okay.
Cool, I got new terrarium seed. I am a botanist. I see a chest
Oh, thank you, Visky. Thank you very much for the raid.
I just realised if blue is in Pokemon Go, it's actually red is in Pokemon Let's Go.
Let me touch this wall
Ether
with
Corporation
powerful
bought
force.
this train.
Oh,
for
I'm
sample
touching it
backup
so hard.
But with the bombing of their R&D site in Johannesburg, refitting the cars as a mobile field lab. Mobile missile launch control center, prison transport.
That's,
Your guess is as good as mine. At one point,
That's,
it appears to have been the HQ of Janus,
the robot dog.
Cold War spy master. Well, apparently his crest was on the front car before Ether painted everything over.
Shit.
Well, that's the way it goes, isn't it? National past, corporate future.
This mission is very scripted.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh, show Lily.
Cool, I can do the wall run now. Which is important because now I know there's a chest over there. I want to go back for it.
Alright, I found the soap. I win the game. What the fuck? I just like put a spray paint can on the pistol to make it a suppressor. I don't think that's how that works.
It does in Last of Us.
That's not the way it's supposed to go. I tried. Tried cheesing something and it didn't work.
Oh, the mole cups.
Big rip.
Oof.
At least I can do that wall running shit now.
Do you know about a feature in this game where you, in the original Pokemon games, you can there's a character you play as in the original game called Red, and you couldn't play against him in this game. Only with certain conditions though.
Idiot. I think I might be an idiot.
Why?
Me too. Me too, man.
I'm lost. Oh wait, I'm not lost. I am an idiot. Hooray! I'm an idiot.
I feel that.
Me too. Me too, man.
Right. This is doable. Flipping the switch.
Not a shortcut. Very dope.
Fuck that guy, he was in my way. I was trying to do this stealthy, but fuck him.
It's definitely. Oh.
This guy didn't even notice his friend flying out the window.
Mood.
He thinks that boy. That boy.
Where are we supposed to be exactly? Ukraine?
There must have been a reason
It
why
all looks the same through the blizzard.
Nah, somewhere in Romania.
That's what I
We're on
mean.
a loop from Zagreb to Irkutsk.
What the fuck is that?
I thought I was a different woman at that.
Is that what I've been hearing this whole time?
You can't.
I can do anything. I'm amazing.
That is the annoying thing, is you want to go over there and fight and be like, yeah, I can win, but yeah, it just doesn't let you.
Point then.
God knows.
Why even have it there? I'm a Jedi. I want to kill things. That's what Jedi do, right?
Hey, yeah, hey. Oh, can you grab me a soda or something from the fridge? Just whenever you're heading back this way.
I need to fix the scope link. Don't do that yet. It comes late. Yeet. 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 3 looking at hologram right now. Wait, is this the same holocron that Cal loses at some point and then Kanan finds it?
This is Hitman. What do you think this is, Nandea?
It's ridiculous, if you ask me. Whole train full of mercs.
Incidentally, this is probably the worst mission in the whole trilogy. So, good time to join. The other missions are way more better, and they're huge and open world and fun to run around, and this one's like very restricted. Yes. You missed the earlier mission when I had 2 bananas and I killed a man with a banana. Oh dear, the game crashed. Oh, that might be my computer crashing. I think that's my computer crashing.
Oh dear.
It's had enough. Oh, game crashed. Oof.
I don't want to go to Dathomir. It's full of nasty people and witches. Often at the same time.
I've been having trouble with this game all day. And now it won't launch again until it manages to sync my save data. Let's see if I can connect to the game servers now.
See some glowy shit. Glowy shit.
This other guy over here is streaming a Star Wars game. He's probably playing a more interesting thing than I am. What? No. I should probably find a way to like listen to Discord but not have it go into OBS. I already have an IO account.
You know what you can do it is if you had a thing where you could separate audio.
Probably.
There's only 3 ways that I know we would get an Elgato.
I died. Are you kidding me? That's
A
embarrassing.
Virtual audio
Razer
cable.
headset,
Virtual audio
or-
cable.
Yeah, or a audio mixer that does everything for you. Which is what I use. I use a different audio mixer so I can set all different things to different stuff. I can show you how to set that up later actually if you want.
That would be lovely. I would appreciate it.
Just use virtual audio cable. Don't be silly.
A professional audio cable?
No, virtual audio cable.
Oh, virtual audio cable. I got you.
I use the virtual audio cable. I use a thing called Voice Meter. It allows you to split audio and stuff. I can show you how to set that up later.
It's ridiculous, if you ask me. Train
Everything you have.
Hold on a second, Rambo.
Go find that giant bolt thing again. Because I sucked last time.
Don't let him take control.
I'm getting better at
Yeah, I didn't expect that to go well. Oof. Maybe I should just shoot all these guys.
I just died into this. Give it back! Use! Having problems so much with sitting fools and not giant frogs.
Oh, you know what? Then you should fucking die with it. Then you piece of shit.
I thought that was gonna happen. That guy's not immune.
Killed it. All good. All
So
good,
how the
all
fuck
good.
do I do this?
Suck my ass, giant frog.
That's how the fuck I do that. Well, that could have gone better. Certainly could have gone better. Ay, ay, ay. So let's not do that again. Yeah, no. Where the hell did I leave alive back here? Oh, this guy.
Dathomir or Zepho? God, do I want to go to weird, creepy planet full of old people or weird, creepy planet full of witches? Man, don't make me choose. I guess I could go to Dathomir first. Dathomir's alright. Good training for blocking things, I suppose. Yavin Prime BD1. That's a nice control for the Mantis. Fuck the Mantis. All my companies hate the Mantis. Time editing, please. I don't want to hear about this guy's fucking life story. I'll do a bit of that from here and then see what we get. Immediately regret that I picked that. This sucks. My planet smells like fuck. Hey, buddy. guess I'm not going that way. Oh no, I've got to go that way. It's the only way I can go. There it is. Yeet. Now we're making progress. A mini Rancor thing. Forgetting I can slow enemies. Okay.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood.
Ah.
Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power?
Don't stand in the goo.
This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world.
Are you kidding me? I died.
I trust you already know what this is.
Embarrassing.
Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
I know exactly where it's going to put me, and I'm not going to be happy about it.
There's like
never again
40 hours of backstory to this.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing.
Yeah, I thought it was.
At least I die knowing who I am.
No, that doesn't help me. It's a creep.
Nope.
What are you doing?
Nope.
No.
No!
And I've just erased his
This is
brain.
what it means to lose everything.
Which is better than murdering him, I guess.
It's mine to make.
Oh. Forgive me. I seem
It's
to
giving me a
have.
hernia.
What were we talking about?
Don't worry. We were done.
Nice.
What was that?
My nan says no night, everybody.
Good night.
Love you, Nana. Bye bye.
This is like the epic final story conclusion to like 20 years of video games.
The string of resignations at the top level of international finance continues as Milton Fitzpatrick CEO Alexander Fannin joins the president of Hamson Oil, Quantum Leap founder Tim Clinton, and plenty of others step down from the board of
Okay. So all that for a dead end, and I hurt myself. Wait, no, it's not a dead end because I could do this. Haha.
It's been a long time, Agent 47.
That's not who I am anymore. The pact is done.
Oh no, it's just a
The
nice
past.
sister chanting weird incantations. You pretty cringe actually now that I think about it.
And yet,
Witchcraft? Pretty cringe. Right, well, I guess I have to go this way.
I choose this path because I can. There will always be people like them. So there will always be people like us.
no one is untouchable.
It's good to be back.
Hey, I did it. I win the game.
Okay, can I get maybe like one respawn point here soon? That'd be great.
And now I'll do a real mission. Hey, thank you for the follow, Perfect Frost Mage. I appreciate it, my dude.
Yeah, they go poof when they blow up, which makes it more gooey and horrible.
Let's do... Where should we go? Let's go Miami. I own the fucking mission. I own the mission. Oh my god, I have to install Hitman 2 to do it. Fuck sakes.
Does Hitman like 1, 2, and 3 all combine together then?
They do, but apparently I have to install all of them to get access to all the missions.
Let's see. I guess that makes sense. I have Hitman 2. I don't have Hitman 1, I don't think. Oh no, do I? Was it part of like a bundle?
If you have Hitman 2, you can buy the missions from Hitman 1, like, and have them install into Hitman 2. Let's go back and do this mission. Actually, I'm gonna try and connect to the servers, which is a dumb idea, but I'm gonna try it. It doesn't want to connect to the servers. Fuck. Fuck's sake.
Nope. 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 Just gonna nope. Nope, 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 nope. Running, 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 shortcut, running, and I'm dead.
Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
God damn it.
Are you kidding? That's the perfect marriage.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble of finely aged
I'm good at
citizens,
video
but
gaming.
The Yaces are genuinely crazy about it.
Yes, this Hitman game is weird. And if nobody is actually in the voice chat, I'm going to quickly mute the voice chat so we're not overlapping and fighting for streams. Okay. This is what an actual Hitman mission is like.
Mr. Yates, it's Aaron, sir, from the firm. I came as quickly as I could. Yes, sir, I have the file. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our server.
I didn't see you at the club last weekend. How was fun?
Oh, really? You think you're not entering here?
Nothing to worry about.
Something in that you didn't
On my
understand.
ride home by a couple of Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates, senor. May I see your invitation, please?
Ah, fuck, I need an invitation.
She really had hot
There's probably one over here. I think this guy has one.
I came as quickly as I could.
Yes.
Yes, sir, I have the file. Sorry it took so long, but I had to access our remote server to print everything.
No. Guys like Yates don't retire. He can pretend.
Gracias, senor. Enjoy the party.
Senor. Would you care for an aperitif?
It's fine, Leo. That extra security detail was driving my wife. It's crazy.
Hey there.
Yes, you just steal things. That's a big part of this game, is stealing all the things.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman. That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign in at the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Ah, jeez. He can see through my clever disguise as a fancy Richmond.
You mind telling me what I'm...
He can see through my disguise.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour or after? Stand by. So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who would check? Right.
It's a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic, wouldn't you say? He's not even...
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things. Okay. So who's this fool guy?
I'm more of a beer man myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern ball...
No problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. I like it.
He is Edward's closest legal advisor. Not even Thomas Crofts or Eugene Cobb had a direct line of contact. I think Yates is at the top of a very short list.
So, how do you feel about Burnwood?
How do you think? She and her friends killed Yamazaki, Cassidy, probably Bronson. How does she fit to be a herald? But on the other hand, practical design and most certainly qualified.
True. The Constant knows what he's doing.
You can turn off all these little mission markers if you want to make it more challenging. I'm just doing it so that I can do it quick.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery. How may I help?
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate from Kent. Ran one of our interrogation cells.
That's out. Heralds say a handful of... All I know is he's been burning the midnight oil and he's not...
Ready, fam? 3, 2, 1.
This is not the direction I'm supposed to go to get over there.
One of Yates' clients was the rival to the Semaphore Phone Company, which got exposed in the data leak that ruined the value.
Looking good, looking good.
That's out.
Perhaps this much more sensible path.
You ask me, the Constant must have lost his mind. Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people?
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Johannesburg called. From that
I serve something far grander. I serve the land. And the land of Mendoza.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my favorite, and they carry me here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors. So far.
I'll go with you. Go to the
What? What is he now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give him the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Really overestimate how interested people like that are in anyone but themselves.
Oh, come on. I left it right here. Seriously, who takes...
Which possibly helped it so well in knowing and perfect.
And there's like a whole bunch of different ways you can handle this. I'm just doing one of the recommended walkthrough ways. If I wanted to, I could walk in there and just shoot them all, but you get less points for that. It's a high score game. It's based on like how stealthy you are, how often you were caught on cameras, if you're caught infiltrating and wearing disguises, all kinds of shit. Pardon me. Just need to get in here.
¿Qué? ¿Quieres un peso?
Aha, I spy my third one.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. Oh, a lovely inky black color. Good.
Imagínate una barrera invisible entre tú y yo que se extiende de tus manos, de tus brazos hacia mí. Tratemos eso y estemos fuera de esa zona. Es mi espacio personal. ¿Entiendes?
Now,
I was too close to him. I triggered his personal space code.
large and firm.
Everybody has personal space, and if you get too close, they get pissy.
Finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust, some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to conduct.
Will do.
The partners created a power cabal bound together by secret and backdoor.
¿Cómo estás? Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everyone else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this freezer?
This is an industrial cold storage unit where we keep our excess grape stock to prevent decay. It easily reaches temperatures of -10 degrees Celsius. Trust me, you don't want to stay in here for long.
No kidding. Hey, there's no doorknob on the inside. Seems like a pretty glaring safety omission, if you ask me.
Probably soundproof, too.
And good luck getting a phone signal.
Such imaginations you have. But there really is no need to worry. Why? We haven't had an accident since Mrs. Yates' dog was run over by a grape picker. Now, are there any more questions? Don't be shy.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. A waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions... No way. Yes. Just love to clean up early with this.
Nobody saw anything.
Oh, finally.
Nobody questioned that.
Yes.
It's perfect.
What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me. So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
It's all very inspiring.
I could see you retire to a place like this. Winemaking speaks to your meticulous nature. Surely you don't plan to be Yates's fixer forever.
I have been told recently to think about the future.
And so we arrived to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Looking fine today, sir.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Peron unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence, a calculated risk.
Fine. What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
I am probably gonna have to look that up, so shame on me. Oof. Right. I looked it up, shame on me.
Not just a pub, right? talking knee-deep. The whole place looked like a horror flick.
Of course, Yates came down and told the poor sod in charge of the tanks a new one.
You'd think there was some kind of fail-safe mechanism or early warning system in place.
Yeah, you would, but you'd be wrong. If the pumps malfunction, the tanks overflow. That pretty much sums it up. So, pay attention to that pump flow. Unless you're in the market for an extra orifice.
Lightning never strikes twice. We'll be fine.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Mother's been nagging me no end to ask where you found that muralist who worked on the foyer. Do you still have that card?
Well, I stepped in front of a security camera. Damn it.
PTSD, huh?
Let's see. Locked. I have a feeling, though, that this guy has a keycard. Yep. I'll just dump him in here. Nobody will ever find this guy. Is there a closet or anything around here? Does not look like it. Oh, there's a bin here. Could drag him over here. There's something wrong with this guy. He just keeps pissing over and over. Out of sight, out of mind. That takes care of the security camera footage.
Check that one out.
What does this do? Disable security doors. Okay. Oh, fuck. I got a haul.
Left is swipe left.
It's not unreasonable. Think about it. Duval was
Oh, there's no way I'm getting there in time. 9, 8, 7, 6. Yay, I'm in.
It's just the 1945 Grand Paladin. It is perfection, irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. I am sorry, Butler. Say, what if we exchanged the labels? Served him a different wine. Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way. That is between him and his creator. How did he even get his hands on a bottle? I hear the last of the 45s was sold to Sheikh Omar Al-Ghazali for $600,000. Most expensive bottle ever sold. Yes. A curious story. See, that bottle you refer to came from a case of 12, which were recovered from a sunken Carlisle shipping line that went down in the South China Sea during the final days of World War II. And all the only 5 were raised in Alcazar. Others disappeared quietly. Private collector. Until one of the bottles was donated to Mr. Yates by Byron Washington, CEO of the Pax Mundus Foundation, as a reward for winning a court case. Now, Byron's twin daughters were treasure hunters, so that explains how he managed to get first pick. But you see,
My head is always shiny, bird.
the bottle arrived, and the crate it arrived in bore a curious logo. Something called the Ark Society. Intriguing. Do you know what it means? Well, not a clue. And now, we will never know. Don't get attached, Santino. For all fine things in life are transient.
They need to fix that. They should not be able to see me through that wall. Ay, 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 ay. I need one of these gentlemen to please fuck off. Please. Please fuck off. Oh my god. He saw me through the goddamn wall. That's bullshit. I knew that was gonna fuck me up. They can like see through the crack in the door. Okay, now let's see if we can dump the other body without getting seen through a fucking crack in the door. Okay. There we go. Okay. This should be 1945.
Hey, Flowers, over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting
Oh,
off.
fuck. Are you serious? One. Oh no. The knives don't count apparently, but my gun does.
You wanna pass? I check your pockets. That's not up for discussion. You sure you don't got something on you? Nothing gets past me, you better tell me. Okay, everything seems to be in order here. You'll get to stepping, Holmes.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
Do. There's a lot of waiting in this game. It is the name of the game.
They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me.
I have always
Your
considered
Majesty.
the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, a resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary. The proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot. The wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients. My friend, Ken Morgan. not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood, our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely right.
Absolutely.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
What the hell? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I'm in.
Yes.
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 I agree.
I'm in.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Revenge for her changing sides. This is what you will all
Remember,
test.
Flowers.
Yeah, keep it real.
You never saw a thing. Not a damn thing.
I toast you, your honor. Savor the taste of what you never knew. And let me
No, no, don't do it!
God damn it. It was so close. Now I gotta watch this part again.
our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her
I should have saved.
to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
He's got absolutely right. Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
Gotta be kidding.
You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
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 Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our story straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Revenge for her changing
Remember, Flowers,
sides.
you never saw a thing. Not a damn thing.
What?
You accountable for this mess? Yeah, you.
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those whatever gate.
Doesn't ring a bell. Still, Mrs. Yates was a career diplomat.
Oh, yes. An international superstar.
God damn it. I guess I'll just leave him here. That's fine. It was not fine. The objective is to get upstairs and rescue the woman before she gets murdered. But the main objective is to murder the guy at the head of the meeting. Right now, I'm just trying to get this body somewhere where nobody's gonna see it. So I'm thinking I will ditch him in the mulcher as soon as this guy has gone far enough away that I can just sneak up there and just do it quick. There we go. Now I have to get up there. And this guy's being an asshole. By that I mean doing his job. She actually knows us and knows that we're an assassin. She issues us contracts in the previous games. This is like a rescue operation.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
Yes.
So,
in the original release of the first season, when you put them in there, it looked like one was bending the other over with how they were positioned.
Sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears. Holy shit!
Turns out this one will
What are you doing, you asshole?
If it's any consolation, Don, your instincts were dead on. I will be constant now, and I will make it my mission to tear down problems brick by brick. Finish it.
Such a good boy.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
I have used up all the body hiding spots up here. Like an idiot. I'll just put them in the bathroom. Nobody will ever look in here. Oh, another body hiding spot. Nah, that would take too long. We gotta be out of here in like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes I give them before they realize that somebody got mulched in the grapevine machine and somebody else got murdered up here. Ooh, disguise. Yeah, that's mostly what I'm worried about.
Tell me you didn't, Papa. Tell me you didn't forget your sour porridge.
Okay. I didn't forget your other voice.
That's pretty far away. I'm just gonna take the car out.
You have to be such a baby.
I was gonna do the fancy, like, mission ending, but I'll just take the car.
What are we?
Goodbye. Yay, offline mode. I didn't unlock anything. And I didn't use the... This game has GeForce Experience integration, and it will automatically record your gameplay if you tell it to. And I told it not to, because that's dumb. If I want to make a highlight reel, I'll do it myself. I've got the footage recording right now. Okay, I'm probably going to end the stream now because I've streamed the whole game. I'm going to tell Twitch to upload it to YouTube and then see if I can't actually get my shit to connect so I can get all my stuff. Thank you for watching, people who watched. And Ellie. I will see y'all later for another stream.